Why, hello again, everybody. Drakkii. Oh, excuse me. Frog in the throat. Okay, let's start that over. Why, hello again, everybody. Drakkii the Little Dragon here with yet another episode of Gaming with Drakkii. Yes, Gaming with Drakkii. Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Last we left off, we left Alex in front of the cabinet with the hidden compartment and the strange object that she found. We didn't look at it, but we shall today. And I do apologize if you hear a light buzzing in the background, as my air conditioner is too hot outside to be recording without it. And my office gets super freaking hot, so I apologize for any of that. I have yet to update my microphone setup, but yeah. Anyways, Elia met a gruesome fate, the dancer. So let's jump into this, shall we?
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
The darkness comes. Okay, let's examine this strange object and see what it is. With the correct sequence of candles being lit, a hidden panel opens. There is a message tube inside. Let's pick it up. And with our second floor key still being broken and nowhere else to go and all the other doors are locked, let's see what we got here. An antique leather-bound message tube, the kind used to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Should Alex open it? Yes, we should. Alex has found another chapter page entitled Suspicions of Conspiracy. Ooh, that's foreboding. Cutscene. Love them.
Thy presence is long missed, my liege.
The universe is a yawning chasm, filled with emptiness and the puerile meanderings of sentience. Why should you deserve special consideration within Augustus above all else?
I am your servant, my lord. As always, that and nothing more.
Yes, that and nothing more. What revelations do you bring me?
My meditations reveal a flaw in our plan.
Our plan, Augustus? Mantarok is a shadow ebbing in the light of our glory. It and the others are slow, weak, bound by the realm of the universe. Unable to unite to fight a common foe, they will fall one by one. Unfortunately, this is beyond your understanding. The binding of Mantarok will seal their fate as its power over us is diminished. Such an irony that they the Keeper itself be imprisoned within the walls of its own magic.
But what of its essence? Is that not the core of its remaining power?
Upon my seeping into the corporeal world, I will be the dominant over all, Mantarok included. Your worries are unfounded. You must turn your attention to Charlemagne the Frank. His continued presence within the world is far more serious to our cause.
As you wish, Master. He will be dead before the week is out.
After the chapter page is removed, the message tube is no longer needed. Alex discards it. So that was an interesting cutscene. Apparently, that's the answers to a higher overlord. Mantarok, the Cthulhu, gross-looking tentacle pile of mush we previously saw in the temple with Elia the dancer, is apparently sealed within its own magics. Interesting. And now we got a character, Charlemagne the Frank, to look into. So let's get into it. You know what? Let's check it first. See if there's any interesting dialogue. This appears to be a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. It is entitled Suspicions of Conspiracy. Use this item to read the chapter. Should Alex read it now? Yes, we should.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, carolum magnum francum. Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. Our words for his eyes only. At once.
And yet he reads it. What an idiot.
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
You do try that. Okay, so we're apparently in some church. Let's look around, see if we can find anything interesting. Uh-oh. We should have. Okay. Yeah. We should explore this bottom floor first. Oh, look, the Tome of Eternal Darkness. And, oh god, the screaming floors, that is creepy. Cradle of what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Should Anthony claim the tome of eternal darkness? Yeah, I think it should. Okay, that was entirely creepy. Let's talk to some monks, shall we? Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed upon sacred ground. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect or out of fear. Okay, they say the same thing. Visibly disturbed with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that this is not the only death to have occurred recently, and wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for a wavering in faith. The monk cordially greets Anthony. However, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. I think there's another monk over here. Let's go back first. The monk informs Anthony that the order is awaiting the arrival of the bishop so that the funeral rites may begin. There's much grieving to do, since this is not the only recent death among the order. A funeral casket made from unfurnished wood. It is not properly sealed and could probably be opened. Should Anthony open the casket? Yeah.
Oh my God, what is
What happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Anthony has acquired Scramasax. Ooh, named sword. Love named swords. Peering inside the casket, Anthony sees the body of a monk. His raiment is that of his orders, stained with blood that has seeped from many grievous wounds. It is a truly disturbing sight, isn't it? Let's equip Scramasax. Message scrolls like this were often used to transfer messages securely. This one has a strange diagram on it, consisting of a pentagonal shape with strange letters at each corner. When Anthony had opened the scroll, something strange happened. That something had been intended for the Emperor Charlemagne. Suspecting a plot against the Emperor, Anthony pledged that he would warn Charlemagne at all costs. This is the Tome of Eternal Darkness, where experienced spells and enchanted items can be stored for future use. It has been made from the fragments of human skin and bone and endowed with magical powers. Hey, they actually spelled magic correct. with the K, which would indicate real magic in the Wiccan communities. Not magic spell with just a C, as in parlor tricks by magicians pulling white rabbits out of a hat. Pretty important distinction there. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, what's behind this door? Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain audience with Charlemagne. Oops. Is there anywhere else down here we can go? I don't think so. So... Anthony cannot... Oh, okay. Sorry about that, folks. My shaky hand likes to push buttons multiple times without warning. Anthony cannot leave yet. Charlemagne must be warned of the conspiracy against him. Okay, I guess we have no choice but to go back upstairs. Oh, what's happening now? Ooh, what's this? A blue urn rests upon the shelf, marked with the sigil that we previously encountered. Faint warm sunlight filters into the room through these windows. Tiny dust motes drift, caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadow. A mysterious gold medallion rests upon the desk. Cutscene. Anthony has acquired a circle of power. Circles of power describe the amount of power that a spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Spells are magical incantations that will enhance a character's natural abilities. Spell list. Spell list is an inventory of all spell information that has been acquired. It will allow the player to select which spells to cast, examine, or assign to convenient quick spell buttons. Use spell. Selecting this will allow the player to experiment with rune combinations and discover new spells. This section is an inventory of all the components of magical spells you have acquired. Quick spell. With this function, the player can review their current assignment of spells to the quick spell buttons. Anthony does not have enough components to attempt research spells at this time. Okay. Cool desk. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself, oddly pristine. On the dusty shelf, it doesn't quite belong. Should Anthony move the book? Yes. Trapdoors, gotta love them. Okay, come on. A bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly on a set of shelves, mostly books of religious nature. They sit beneath a skein of dust as if no one has touched them. Okay. I think we should save. We'll save over that spot. Uh-oh. Finish him. Anthony has found a magical rune. Runes are a key element in creating spells. By collecting and combining runes in different ways, different spells can be created. That was scary. Holy snikes. Do not like critters. Finish him! I like how he just tosses down the sword into the critter. It's actually pretty cool. We will save the game yet again. And ooh, another cutscene. Lots of cutscenes in this part. Ooh, fire. I believe this is the guy that we saved to get a special sword. Finish him. Uh-oh. Finish him. We accidentally attacked the monk. Over is like the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Turning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. Anthony has acquired a two-edged sword, yes. We are going to save again. Because saving games like this in repeated spots is always a good idea. Especially if you don't know what's coming ahead. This area is dark and it's difficult to make out any detail, perhaps if Anthony had a light source. Okay, so we need to go back to our inventory and equip the torch. Okay, we just picked up something. What did we pick up? Piece of green urn. Okay, so apparently the green urn is okay, so only 1/3. We want to see if there's anything else in the room. Anthony has assembled 2/3 of a broken green urn. Is there another piece of the urn in here? Yes, there is another piece. Yes, there was another piece of the urn. Anthony has assembled a broken green urn. Monk ambles around nervously as if half expecting the demonic bishop to return at any moment. I don't think there's anything more in this room that we can accomplish. I'm actually going to take a moment to take a drink. Smoke here. Sorry about that, folks. These games tend to make me a little tad bit nervous. And I'm really shaky today. Okay, yeah, we got a critter. We found another magical room. Let's finish him. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's go. Okay, we found a stone of some sort. A carved stone tablet lies on the stone floor. Let's pick it up. Codex. Runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain a mystery. Okay, we're doing better than previous chapters in terms of fighting and losing health. Thankfully, there hasn't been any traps like we encountered with Elias thus far. Good thing indeed. Always leaning on the sword, that's pretty cool. Oh shit. Oh, he's looking great in the face. Quick, run away. Ah, shit. Okay, thankfully we didn't lose too much health. Let's finish him. Let's finish him, gain some of that sanity back. Slab edge stone sets on the pedestal. Let's pick that up. It's another codex. Red urn, good. We're gonna need that. Okay, before we do anything else, let's save and continue. Okay, we do not have enough components for any spells as of yet. Ooh, I need to push this pressure point here. Sorry, I'm in a bit of pain today, so bear with me. Parkinson's disease today is actually kicking my ass pretty hardcore. Well, not hardcore, but hardcore enough to make me flinch and have to pause repeatedly. See if there's anything else in this room. Apparently there's a tapestry. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to equip the torch to burn. An aged tapestry hangs on the wall. It is soiled from the dank atmosphere of the room and the corruption about it. Like I thought, hidden door. Give me a moment, folks. Apparently I had a glitch in my system right when I was taking a drink, so I hope that doesn't show up on the video. Let's open this door. Okay, we're gonna want to equip our handy dandy two-edged sword again. Oh, we cut him in half. Let's finish him. Oh, that was pretty badass. I like that. Just whack, cut him straight in half. Cleaved him in two. Holy cow. Take the last drag here. Oh, did he just cut his own hand with the sword? Oh god, that squishy, squelchy sound, that didn't sound pretty at all. Not at all. Oh, he's cutting his own palm. Another door. Ooh, and a cutscene. I'm guessing that's the demonic bishop. And we got a codex here on the ground. So I think let's go ahead and save the game. Yeah, Anthony is not looking too good. And we got plenty of health, but he's still not looking too good. Religious texts of unspeakable religious texts of an unspeakable nature written in languages utterable only by monsters or corrupt humans. That's not ominous. Amongst the books on the table rests an ancient scroll of what appears to be paper. Anthony has acquired the enchant item spell scroll. Check. Through this function, the player can examine the contents of each spell scroll that has been acquired. To examine this spell scroll, press A. A torn scroll illustrated by a geometric symbol is accompanied by a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp. Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic." This spell acquires Antorbach and Magormor runes. Anthony does not have enough components to attempt research spells at this time. I did not mean to do that. Okay, we got Torbach and Magormor. The two runes that we need to use the enchant item spell. And we still got the Circle of Power 3-point. 2 other slots. So I guess that's going to increase our spell power later on. So, what'd that say? Okay, come on, shaky ass arm and hand. Covered with, okay, come on. Covered with arcane artifacts and texts, this table reflects the unholy presence within the church, a seething pit of iniquity and evil. Sounds like something out of Star Wars. Den of villainy and evil. Bishop passed through the secret door. There appears to be no way to get through it. Aha! An iron plate in the floor is carved with 3 curious circles. Dried splashes have marred its pockmarked and worn surface. I think this is where the urns come into play. Although the urn appears to sit correctly in place on the pressure plate, it does not appear to be heavy enough to depress it. Okay, so we have to use our spell list. Okay, so we have to use that spell. Somehow. Okay, this allows the player to cast spells that have been found or researched. This allows players to assign their most used spells to a button, which will enable the casting of spells without having to choose from the book each time. Okay, I shakily did something. Spells can be cast from this book section or assigned to one of the 5 spell slots. Pressing the quick spell button is illustrated. This spell to that button, allowing the spells without retracing these steps. Assign this quick spell. Magic meter. This meter represents a character's magical energy. When a spell is cast, the level will get lower. Meter regenerates whenever a character is in motion. Aha! Oops. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to take my hand off, shaky hand off the controller to do this properly. Okay. Aha. Okay, so apparently we're not fast enough to get through the door. Okay. Okay, that did nothing. That did nothing. Okay, god damn it. There has to be something we're missing here. What are we missing? Okay, we can stand on the plate. And open up the door. Okay, so I think this would be a good spot to call it till I can figure it out. So, with little to do but to save the game, I will record part B of this here in a little while. In the meantime, I'm going to put my controller down and take a little break. So, with the controller put down and me about to take a break from this, I will leave you guys to ponder what is going to happen in the next video. For the dragons out there, stay scaly. For the furries, stay fluffy. For the humans, stay smooth. Drakkii Little Dragon, outro for now.